everybody, Punisher88 here, coming to you live once again with another edition of the Lame Supervillain of the Week. Now, as you know, there was no video last week because there were some big problems going on here at work. There was some big flooding upstairs, and almost every hour I was running up there having to change these big water buckets, so I had no time to do a video. But even though I prepared notes and everything for last week, I did mention in my Thursday review that when I did my video this week, I would be doing it of the character that I chose for last week. So, yeah. Also, before I get into this, I just wanted to give a little rundown on this series, since I find that I rarely do that. So, basically, what I do is every Wednesday I pick either a lame supervillain or superhero, and I give you guys their backstory, their history. I give you their bio, when they made their first appearance, who created the character, any powers and abilities they have, other books they appeared in, so on and so forth. So with that being said, we're gonna jump right into this and be on our merry way. So, today we're taking a look at a character by the name of Calendar Man, also known as Julian Gregory Day. He made his first appearance in Detective Comics issue 259 in September of 1958. And he was created by the legendary Bill Finger. Calendar Man is fascinated by dates and calendars. Duh. Even his real name is a play on the Julian and Gregorian calendars. His crimes always have a relationship to the date that they are committed. The theme may be related to what day of the week it is, or to a holiday, or to a special anniversary on that date. He will then plan his crime around that day. He often wears different costumes which correspond to the significance of the date, though he does have a main costume which has various numbers meant to represent the days on a calendar, obviously, sprouting from his shoulders. So if you ever see pictures of Calendar Man in this costume I'm talking about, basically it's an all like red and white costume, and it looks like he has these giant shoulder pads, and basically there's a 1 on this side and a 31 on the other. Yeah, very calendar related, obviously. After his first appearance, in which his crimes were based on seasons of the year, his next appearance was in Batman issue 312, where his crimes were based off days of the week, and his costume reflected the Norse and Roman gods they were named for. The hunt for him proves dangerous for Batman, considering a confrontation on a Thursday led to him being hit with Calendar Man's ultrasonic sound weapon and almost killed him, forcing him to stay in bed while Calendar Man committed his Friday and Saturday crimes without serious opposition. And on the Sunday, knowing that the police would be waiting for him to attempt to steal an artifact of the Egyptian god of the sun, Ra, he planned to leave the city instead on a train called the Western Sun Express. Nice little connection there. But fortunately, Batman realized this move and captured him at the train station before he even boarded the train. Another thing, this issue also marked the first appearance of Calendar Man's most commonly known calendar cape costume. His next appearance in Batman 384 and 385 and in Detective Comics issue 551 sees Calendar Man at the onset of the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths story, and we see him being used as a pawn of the character called the Monitor in an attempt to find someone to potentially eliminate the Batman for profit. In this instance, the Calendar Man's theme is holidays, and he attempts to use the young Jason Todd as Robin, as the Batman's, Achilles heel, with the promise of his demise on the first day of spring. But it's ultimately Robin who is responsible for his defeat. And I need another drink. Dry mouth, it's a killer. Alright. Calendar Man, sorry. Calendar Man's crimes are generally pretty much petty and often ridiculous in nature, with unnecessary flashiness. For instance, at the conclusion of Day's week crime spree, he took the time to needlessly change into his calendar cape costume at the train station, even while Batman was in hot pursuit. So even though Batman was chasing him and everything, he still took the time to put his costume on. Oh man. As such, he is notorious among other heroes and villains alike for being something of a joke. Consequently, his post-crisis appearances have been very few and far between. He was once recruited by Killer Moth to form the villain team known as the Misfits. But besides that, Calendar Man's best known later day appearance is in the miniseries Batman The Long Halloween. And that is a amazing story. And anyone out there who's looking for a really good Batman story, like in trade format or whatever, I urge you guys to pick up The Long Halloween. It's one of the first trades I ever picked up, and I don't regret it. I think the day I picked it up, I started reading it. I read that whole book in one shot because I didn't want to put it down. It was that good. Jeff Loeb, did some great writing in that story. I think it was Jeff Loeb. Yeah, Jeff Loeb. So anyway, one of Calendar Man's better known later day appearances is in The Long Halloween, where he's portrayed as a Hannibal Lecter-like character, offering insight in Batman's search for Holiday, who is a serial killer who uses holidays as his, as they say, modus operandi, means of operation. I just lost my place here. Oh yeah, modus operandi. Like Lecter in Silence of the Lambs, Calendar Man does know who the killer is and keeps this information to himself, choosing instead to taunt the heroes with cryptic clues. He returns in the story's sequel, Batman Dark Victory, which I really want to pick up. I've only read like clips of it online, but I really want to pick up that and trade next. In both stories, he's bitter and that he knew that the new murderous rogues have taken the attention off of him, and Dave fears that he's being forgotten. He is seriously harmed by Sophia Falcone near the end of Dark Victory, and it's described that he was barely alive and having his jaw broken. So, yeah, didn't look too good for Calendar Man there at the end of Dark Victory. Powers and abilities. Well, Calendar Man is a successful inventor capable of designing the machinery needed to deploy his various schemes. His talents aid him as he pursues his obsession with quirks of the calendar, carefully planning and theming his crimes around holidays. Calendar Man is also a experienced hand-to-hand combatant, although his main reason for his success is his intelligence. Some appearances he's made. Well, there was Detective Comics 259 in September 58, which is his first appearance. Batman issue 312 from June of 1979. Batman issue 384 and 385 from June and July of 1985. Detective Comics 551. Batman Shadow of the Bat issue 7 to 9 from 1992 to 1993. And Teen Titans issue number 14. And last but not least, the 80-page giant Batman Special Edition from July of 2000. So that brings me to the end of this edition of the Lame Supervillain of the Week. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down, and I'll just work harder to try and find something that impresses everyone. Excuse me. Also, if you enjoyed this video, take a look around my channel. I have other videos like this one, along with a whole bunch of other stuff, from comic book reviews to Loot Crate unboxings and any other geeky related stuff. And recently I started posting these little mini videos of my thoughts and stuff on the individual episodes of the new Daredevil program on Netflix. So if you're into checking that kind of stuff out, well, I got videos for the first 3 episodes up. So yeah, feel free to take a look around, and feel free also to comment on any video. I love reading comments from other viewers and whatnot, because I find it keeps the interaction between us, keeps it going. So yeah, and also before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty, so that's it for now. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go watch some of your guys' videos, and then I'm gonna go watch some Daredevil, and then later on post my thoughts and stuff on episode number 4. Alrighty, so that's it for now. I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Thursday review. You guys already know what I'm going to be reviewing on Thursday. I mentioned it last week. I reserved this Thursday for my review of Daredevil issue 45 or issue 250, whichever way you look at it. If it's waiting for me at my shop. I am stopping by later today. It's a rare occurrence that I get to stop by on New Comic Book Day. So I will be picking up a bunch of stuff. So there will be a haul video as well, probably later today. And yeah, so look forward to all that great stuff coming up. And you guys have a great day. Alrighty, so I'll see you Thursday. Alright guys, before I start rambling, I'm totally ending it here. So, this is Punisher88 signing off. See ya!